Hey guys, welcome back to Linux tutorials, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to install phpMyAdmin, basically the fastest way that I know how without doing anything unnecessary or extensive, just to kind of save time. The first thing I'm going to do here is obviously use my SSH client to connect to my Debian box or whatever box you're going to be using. I'm just going to run an update command here to make sure I have everything. And once that's done, you're going to want to make sure that wget is installed. So the app installed wget, tac-y, and most boxes will already have it installed. Next thing, you want to make sure you have Apache installed and running. If you want help for that, check out my latest video. The first one I ever uploaded will help you with that. Next thing we'll need here is PHP. So I'm going to put in the command here to install all the PHP versions we need. I already have it done. To check that it is fully installed, you're going to do php-tac-v, which will then give you the PHP version. Mine happens to be 7.3.27. I'm then going to clear the terminal here so I can have a better view. You're going to want to install MariaDB or MySQL. That was my last video tutorial, which I will put on the screen somewhere so you can reference it. And you're going to also want to make sure that it is running, which you can do by a simple status check, just like you did Apache. Now the next thing you're going to do here is you're going to download the phpMyAdmin tar file. So for me that's going to be this, and we're going to download it. And once we have it downloaded, we're going to ls to make sure that it's in our directory. Also, I forgot to mention to please use root when doing this, as this will be a pain if not. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a directory in our Apache, I guess just folders, and I'm going to call it literally phpMyAdmin. So var www.html, which is the default location or root location of our Apache server, and then just make a new folder called phpMyAdmin, and that's what mkdir is doing there. So for me that's already created, and then what I'm going to do is then extract the file. So for me that's going to be tar xvf and then php, and I'm going to press tab to just kind of auto complete that and not have to type it all out. This here is then going to extract it. Not sure why it didn't auto scroll for me, but that is fine if I can just catch the fucking thing. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's just clear this here. Basically that unpacked it. And now if we go to php-mysqli, we can see it's there. So now I'm going to go into that folder. So how I did that was just a simple cd php-myadmin. If you press tab, it knows what you're talking about because there's only one folder in here. The other one is a tarred file, which is compressed, so it can't open that. And then once you're in here, you're going to just do mv, which is move, and then asterisk, which is all files in there. And then we are going to move it to the new directory that we made in the Apache folder, which is phpMyAdmin. Okay, and then I'm simply just going to go to phpMyAdmin. And once you see this in here, I'm going to do a cp, which is copy and paste, config.sample. Okay, if I can spell it, sample.inc.php, and we're going to just simply save it as config.inc.php. And what this is doing here is just copying the sample config over. And once again, now we are going to just nano into this config file. Or you could use Vim or whatever your favorite, messaging, I'm sorry, not messaging, but text editor is. And then you're just gonna scroll down to this blowfish secret here. If it's not for the first lines or first couple lines like mine is, I'm gonna include what to search for, and I'm also gonna teach you how to search for it. So you're gonna press Control and W. This will bring up the search function, and then you're just gonna copy and paste what I have in the description as what to search for. And this will come up, and this is where you're gonna set your secret phrase. I'm gonna make it something very insecure just for the sake of this. And then I'm just going to press Control X and then Y like I did earlier to save it. And you can simply just follow the instructions when you press Control X in Nano if you're confused. Then I'm going to just simply restart Apache. So for me that is going to be a systemctl restart Apache 2. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm now going to show you that phpMyAdmin is working. So when I'm back, we'll look at phpMyAdmin. Okay, so I do have phpMyAdmin up here, but I did forget to add one thing here that I needed to add, and that was that we need to, sorry, that was my error that I had there, but what we need to do is just simply chmod the config file that we made so that it's readable. It's going to be 644 for the value, so just type in chmod 644 config.inc.php and do that, and then restart Apache, and then you should be greeted with this screen when you go to your box's IP or the domain / phpMyAdmin. And once you're here, you're just going to type in the default user. As you can see here, I have my MySQLi set up to deny root at localhost, so it's not going to let me. If you are trying to just set up a simple server, you can look up on how to fix this. It's real simple, or just reconfigure the MySQL server. But for me, I'm not going to. But you would just log in here, and then you'd have full access to phpMyAdmin. Alright, well, thank you for watching the video, and as always, if I've helped, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave any comments on what you would like to see in the future. Thanks.